Okay. Cancer, how you doing, my cutie patootie? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I know. I miss you too, Cancer. Well, I'm just calling in to check on you to see how you doing. Because you're always checking out on me. Yes, I love you too. Of course, I'm just gonna deliver some messages about the no contact situation. It's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. I love you too. Okay, thank you. Cancer Licious, my cutie patootie, how you doing? Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy. Dear Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at the no contact situation between you and your person. What are some of the potential actions? What would this person tell you? And what is it that you need to know? This is going to be about like late May, early June. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's coming up. So I'm going to see Cancer, past, present, and future. I'm going to take a look at the energy between you and your person, clarify, and see what messages would your person tell you. Okay. So the energy between you and your person, dear Cancer, is the Death card. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, dear Cancer, with the Death card here, I believe that what I'm seeing here is that there is an opportunity here for you and this person, to have a new beginning. However, there is silence. There is silence. The Death card here is talking about that, it's like radio silence. Haven't heard from this person probably, or, things are just maybe taking for too long. Well, I'm going to clarify the Death card here shortly. In the recent past, dear Cancer, there is a Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. So in the recent past, I feel like that there might have been, instances where this person maybe was in and out of your life. A lot of moments together that you shared. Maybe you have children with this person. Maybe you wanted to actually get married and, form family with this person. But Five of Swords is here. So something, maybe there was a fallout, there was a conversation that took place that created this separation, because the Five of Swords here is a card of conflict and argument. So I'll be back to this in a second. Now, in the present moment, there is Ace of Cups, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. So in the present moment, Cancer, there is a lot of love. Okay, this is water sign energy, but there's also a lot of self-care. What you are doing right now, excuse me, you're healing, you're focusing on yourself. There's a lot of self-care happening. You do believe that this is something that can manifest, okay, with the Magician here, which is really beautiful energy. However, your main focus here, dear Cancer, is you. Your main focus is taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself. And we're gonna see, what else is happening in the present moment. One thing I want to mention is that I feel here like you're not chasing this person, or you're getting there, or not chasing this individual. Excuse me, I just had my coffee. I just had my coffee and it's morning time, so I woke up, practice mindfulness meditation, and I'm here to serve and slay. So in the near future, dear Cancer, there is the Three of Cups, the Justice, and the Empress. So in the near future, I feel like that there is a potential reconciliation that's going to happen between you and this person, because the Three of Cups here is talking about celebration. Justice here is about, things being made right, equality, fairness, And then the Empress is that there is a lot of nurturing and care that's going to happen. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, could be, yeah, strong water in here. A lot of water, could be Libra, could be any other sign, but let's get into the energy between you and this person. So let's clarify the Death card here, dear Scorpio, okay? What does this mean, the energy between you and this person? I mean, obviously it is no contact, so things are kind of like quiet right now. The Death card is clarified by the Judgment. There is a major realization happening right now. The Star and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So I do strongly feel like here that, with the Star and Nine of Wands, what this is telling me is that there is definitely a lot of hurt by this silence. I think that internally you're realizing that there's healing that needs to be healing that needs to take place on both ends, on your end and on this person's end. You could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit avoidant, like scared to communicate their feelings clearly, scared to come forward and to talk to you. And the Judgment here is a major realization. Some of you are like, making a decision. Some of you here could be wanting to disconnect from this person, for quite some time. Some of you may be thinking of moving on from this individual. We're going to find out more. So in the recent past, let's clarify the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups. So in the recent past, I feel like that you and this person got disconnected because of somebody's emotional unavailability here. There was a major disappointment that took place between you and this person. The Five of Cups is also telling me that, there was a loss, okay? There was a loss, I think, over time, maybe things kind of like this person's behavior maybe started kind of like, becoming less and less caring, or this person got distracted. I'm seeing here in the past kind of like, over time arguments started to happen between you and this person, misunderstanding, miscommunication, emotionally getting disconnected from each other. So let's talk about the present moment. Let's talk about the present moment here, what's happening in the present moment. I'm going to clarify the Magician. Here, dear Cancer. Cancer-licious. So the Magician is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Wow. The Five of Swords was also in the past, but now it's in reverse in the present moment. So in the present moment, there is a major decision here that needs to take place. I think you know the truth and you want to speak the truth with the Ace of Swords. You already know the truth. This is a time for you to communicate clearly what's in your heart. Really, you're just kind of like waiting or expecting this person to come in terms of having that clear conversation with you. You know what you want. You know what you're going to tell this person. And also with the Five of Swords in reverse, in the present moment, this is in reverse. And then in the recent past, this is what happened, right? Like I said, arguments and fights. You do want to get over this past situation. You do want to have this forgiveness and move on from, whatever happened in the past. I feel like in the present moment, you are focused on you, okay, with the Nine of Cups, like what's important for you, focusing on your own stability here. So let's talk about the near future. Let's talk about what is the future outcome? What is the future outcome for these two cutie patooties? Let's see what's happening. So the Three of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. Actually, the Devil at the bottom of the deck is in reverse. We're just talking about some sort of a release of toxicity, healing. Something here really beautiful is going to take place, and things are going to take a beautiful turn. Now, the King of Wands here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then this is you, Cancer. I want you to take a look. The Chariot here is the card of Cancer. So I strongly feel like here that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like this is something that's being dismissed in destiny in upright, but it's in reverse. So it's like things are getting back to its initial station, its initial phase. So I see you and this person actually having a conversation here to make things right with the Justice, right? With the Justice to bring that reconciliation. And then the Wheel of Fortune along with the Chariot and the King of Wands is talking about reversing the situation, basically going from like no contact, going from this silence into speaking the truth, and eventually coming in terms of reconciliation. Now, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's what I'm getting right now. Also, we are having the new moon in Gemini, dear Cancer, which is talking about mental clarity, being very clear on what it is that you want. And I know, and I can see, Cancer, you know the truth. I mean, you're ready to speak the truth. You're ready to talk your mind. You're ready to speak your mind. What would this person tell Cancer? What would this person tell Cancer? So I knew exactly what I was doing. So somebody here did, by knowing what they were doing, right? Maybe somebody here disconnected and they were occupied other things. Or, sometimes like it happens in relationships when, something just kind of subsides and then you need some break from each other and then to make things work right. So let's see what is the messages of love. What is the messages of love? What is the messages of love for my cancers? Patience. Okay, it says patience here. Everything will unfold in divine timing. This is actually what I was saying. Remember, a few minutes ago, I was feeling like that you know the truth, you want to speak the truth, but um, it's just you're gonna let this person to come forward to you, like based on their pace. You don't have to wait anyone exactly, you have free will here, but I do strongly feel like your dear Cancer that, patience is what's important. I'm a Leo, my Venus is in Cancer. Patience is not always my greatest asset, but we got to work through it and then just focus on what's important for you, do the things that you love to do and see how things are unfolding, because I believe that things are going to turn into a things are going to turn into better. At least there's going to be clarity coming in. So better than you expected. So let's see what is the advice. Wow. Ace of Swords here is twice. It's in the present moment here as well. I just want to, just confirm that for you, dear Cancer. Now, the truth here, the advice here is that yes, there is history between the two of you, right? With the Seven of Pentacles here, you can see this person is kind of patiently looking at the Seven of Pentacles, thinking about the next move. The Ace of Swords and King of Swords is about being clear and having a face-to-face conversation. So the advice here is, just to remain patient, do your own thing, remain detached from this outcome, from this situation, and allow things to unfold naturally, because I believe there is going to be a conversation which is ultimately going to, allow you to speak your truth and set things right. So dear Cancer, my cutie patootie, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being in here. I'm sending you so much love and I will see you on the next one. Bye.